have it in the flat. Yep, it did happen. Prestige cab. Prestige. Like a utility work kit, yellow and orange lights, or could also be a tow rig. That's a Honda original, trying to look like the Chevy Avalanche. It's a Honda original. Trying to look like a small version of the Chevy Avalanche. And I think Chevrolet had that first. Yeah, they had that design first. Honda needs to leave it. Stop violating copyright. That design belongs to the Chevy Avalanche first. Yes, they did. They did have it first. Yes, they did.